Hey friends, I heard yesterday our friend Cam was finally able to get his train up and over the mountain. Let's give Cam a big cheer. Yay! Yay! He probably won't be back for a few hours, so we'll have to ask him all about it later. Oh my.
I'm here. I made it.
Oh, Cam, what happened to you? Traveling on a train isn't supposed to be this tiring, isn't it? Doesn't the train do all the work?
Everything went great.
Good.
We made it over the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
We delivered the M&Ms.
Oh, yay.
And everyone was so happy. Oh, that's when we turned the train around and we headed back to this station. And I started to think about how great it would be if we got here even faster.
Aw, did you miss us?
Of course. Where's my air high five? Yes.
Yes.
But to get the train to go faster, we had to make more steam. And in order to do that, we had to make the furnace hotter. And in order to do that, we had to put in more coal. So there we were, on the train, adding in more coal. But it wasn't fast enough. So we had to add more coal.
Oh.
And it still wasn't fast enough. So we added more coal. And more. And more. And more. And then...
You made it back super fast.
And then we ran out of coal.
Oh, well that sounds frustrating and tiring.
Yeah. And then just when I thought we were going to make it, the engine stopped. We were miles away from here. So I hiked to get help while the rest of the crew stayed with the train.
Oh. Well, I guess everything comes to an end at some point. Coal runs out, trains stop, parties end, people graduate, grown-ups retire, ending is a part of life.
Wow. Not the most encouraging thing you've ever told me, Jessica.
Well, let me finish. Today, my friends and I are learning that Jesus' power lets us live forever. Trust Jesus. Thanks to Jesus, life can continue forever. It never runs out.
Huh. Now that is the most encouraging thing that you've ever told me.
See, I needed to end my story.
But I've never known anyone who lived forever.
Well, Cam, then it sounds like you need to hear more about Jesus. I'm happy to tell you all about him because he's my forever friend.
All right, well, let me go and find a train that can rescue the rest of my friends. And then I want to come back and hear everything you have to say.
I'll be right here waiting forever.
All right. Bye, everyone.
See you later.
I'll be back soon.
Okay.
So, Jessica, if you traveled on a train, your trip would have a beginning and an end, right?
Yes.
Now, our lives are kind of like that too. Our lives have a beginning when we're born, and they have an end when we die. Yeah. I want to look at that a little bit more. Could you help me with something?
You bet. Put my mask on here.
Oh, that's good. Thank you for helping me out and being safe. So let's say that this cup is your life. And we're going to pretend that this water is the life that fills up things. So you're born, right? And let's say you go to preschool, right? And maybe when you get a little bit older, you go to elementary school or high school, and you go to college, and maybe you get married, you get a job, right? Maybe you have grandkids someday. But you know, at some point, your life comes to an end, and that's just all there is. There's nothing left. Oh. Well, it runs out. There's no more. But when you think about the end of life, I know it can make us feel really, really sad. But the amazing thing about Jesus' power is that with Jesus' power, our life doesn't end. After we die, our life goes on in heaven, and we have more life and more life, and we have all the life we need. Life overflowing. Amazing.
Wow.
Well, that's our Bible point today. We can put this down. We have to remember that Jesus' power lets us live forever.
Trust Jesus.
You know, our life here on earth will end, but we'll be able to live on in heaven because of Jesus. And we can have all the life that we want to live forever. Now, to make that happen, Jesus had to give up his own life by dying on a cross. And we're going to talk about that more later today too. But right now, we can sing a song about that cross and what it means to us.
Okay.
On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. And I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. And I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. And I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a
I wonder who will help us remember that Jesus' power lets us live forever. Trust Jesus. Let's find out.
Okay?
Are you ready to splash into another fantastic day at VBS? I'm Finn, a rainbow trout. I'm happiest when I'm taking a dip in a clean, bubbly mountain stream. This is the life. This stream is where I began life. This exact spot where I hatched is pretty important to me, but we'll get to that later. I spend most of my day flipping my fins, swishing my scales, and exploring this awesome river looking for food. I love to eat. Me and my fishy friends spend about 80% of our day looking for food. I use my mouth to poke around and look for good stuff to eat. And sometimes I end up getting a mouthful of weeds and sticks. Not bad. Of course, it's not as good as the bugs or the crustaceans I usually like. I'll even jump out of the water for them. God gave me something super sharp to help me find food. My eyes. They show me what to eat and what to stay away from. After being born, I might travel to a new stream far away from my home. But when it's time to lay eggs, rainbow trout always return home. My cousins, steelhead trout, travel from a freshwater stream all the way to the ocean. Even if they've lived in the ocean for a couple of years, they swim against the stream to make it back home. That takes a lot of power. Wow. Home is important to me and my fish family. Jesus knew that a forever home was important too. That's why Jesus died, to pay for all the wrong things you've ever done or will ever do. Because those sins are paid for, you can have life forever in an awesome place called heaven. But Jesus' power doesn't just cover your sins. Jesus is so powerful that he beat death forever. But it gets even better. The Bible tells us the Spirit of God, who raised Jesus from the dead, lives in you. That means a friendship with Jesus gives you the same awesome power that let him beat death. Wow! So, if you're feeling worried or sad, or things seem out of control, remember that Jesus' power is bigger than anything, and it's right there for you. Jesus' power lets us live forever. Trust Jesus.
Finn is a fantastic and surprising reminder of Jesus' power and love.
Yes, he is.
All right, so I want everyone to put their hands together like this.
Okay.
All right, this is our bubbly buddy Finn.
Nice.
Like a swimming fish.
That's right.
Now I want you to find someone at home to give a Finn high five to.
All right, that's
All right.
fantastic.
Yes, it sure is, Conductor Park. You're all gonna have a fantastic day at Rocky Railway. See you later.